The secrets to staying young. Staying active. You should engage yourself in some form of movement, whether it's exercising or a hobby. Being active is a constructive way to make good use of your time. It will also make you feel useful and give you something to strive for. It could be something that pertains to a goal or just something to pass the time away. If you like hobbies, that will definitely keep you busy. There are gifts that you have that no one else has. For instance, you may be able to crochet or knit a sweater within a few days while it takes others weeks to complete. Or you could have a gift for music where you didn't even take one music lesson. Whatever your hobby is, make use of it for your own well-being. This is a way you can have a connection with your inner self and gain satisfaction. If you haven't exercised in a while, now is a good time to start. Being overweight or obese is one of the main causes that people age quickly. Too many people prefer to live the sedentary lifestyle and not get enough movement in their life. Staying young includes being fit and in shape. Being overweight or obese is a serious health issue for many people, and if not corrected, can cause other health issues. Incorporating exercise in your daily routine will not only help you take off the weight, but you'll also feel better about yourself. If you choose not to become active with exercise, you become less robust. Your body slowly starts to become immobile, and then your ability to move around becomes limited. Your joints can become stiff and prone to injuries. You also can lose your sense of balance with a lack of exercise. As you get older, these issues could worsen, especially if you decide to remain inactive. For instance, if you have a hip injury from a fall, it could have resulted from lack of balance. In addition to that, you would have lacked strength and endurance in your body to be able to keep your balance. If you had those two ingredients, you may have been saved from the hip injury. It's never too late to start a fitness regimen. If you haven't started, don't waste any more time. You need willpower to make a fresh start, even if it starts out for 10 minutes a day. It won't take a long time for you to see results. You have to get in a mindset of being disciplined to start exercising or any other physical activity. Once you start, it won't take long before you start to feel better in your body. As long as you do it on a consistent basis, you will gain more strength in your body and you will become more flexible. It's important for older people, such as senior citizens, to engage in workouts such as cardiovascular training, strength training, and exercises that will help your body to be flexible. These workouts will help you to stay in shape and provide your body with the physical boost you need. Before you start, you need to determine what kind of workout routine you want to do. There are different things that you can do to keep your youth. Exercise has proven to increase the quality of life for older adults. It can make a way to hinder the aging process. With the lack of exercise come health issues. If you get stagnant and don't engage in any physical activity, you could find yourself developing issues with your heart, or osteoporosis. With osteoporosis, it would be difficult for you to get around, and worse yet, your bones would become brittle from lack of calcium and exercise. Exercising can help to reduce the onset of both of these health issues. If you exercised on a daily or regular basis, your blood pressure and cholesterol level would stabilize. It would also lessen the chance of you getting diabetes. You could start out with 15 minutes of aerobic exercise. Then work your way up to 30 minutes, continuing in 15-minute intervals until you get to an hour. You should do cardio workouts at least 3 to 5 times a week. It is not recommended to start out doing an hour's worth of exercises if you haven't exercised in a while. Start slow and gradually increase the time and the pace. Another way to get involved with exercise is to join a health club. They have plenty of machines such as ellipticals, stationary bikes, and treadmills. Health clubs have trainers that can work with you in getting an exercise routine together. If a health club is out of your financial reach, you may want to try a YMCA in your area if there's one nearby. They have classes available on health and fitness for a minimal charge. Or if that's not for you, you can always go walking in your neighborhood or at an area park. You can start by walking for about 15 minutes until you can muster up the strength to push it to 30 minutes. You can walk at your own pace and not feel rushed. However, you will eventually want to pick up the pace at some point because you will get more energy. A great way to get in shape is with water aerobics. This exercise can help your joints and muscles. This exercise can also be a lot of fun. In addition to the above, it's a good idea to get in some strength training as part of your exercise routine. In your strength training, you should include weightlifting as part of your workout. Some people think that weightlifting is not safe for older adults, but that is far from the truth. Weightlifting helps older adults gain additional strength, bone density, and balance. Studies have shown that women between the ages of 50 and 70 years old that engaged in strength training gained more bone density in their hips and spine. The group that refrained from weightlifting lost twice as much bone density as opposed to those that included weightlifting in their workouts. The more that weightlifting was included, the more strength they gained. With that, their activity level increased. It is important that you try to exercise all of your muscle groups at least twice a week. It's better if you start out with light weights in order to get accustomed to working with weights in general. You can start out by doing a few repetitions at a time until you get familiar with those. Then you can move on to heavier weights. As you do that, you must increase the repetitions and the weights themselves. Make sure that when you lift weights, it doesn't pose a danger to your body. If you have to stick with lighter weights for a longer period, then it's better to do so than risk incurring an injury to your body. Exercising is beneficial to everyone, whether you're young or old. Remember that some type of physical exercise is better than none. Also, keep in mind that exercise is a good weapon to ward off many health ailments.